Hello and welcome to Unhinged, the digital game show where we find out if you are our perfect match. I'm Emma.
I'm Kristen.
I'm Xavier.
And I'm Morgan.
And we're your hosts.
Okay, so this show is kind of like the X Factor or America's Got Talent, but for dating. In a few moments, we will introduce our awesome contestant and begin interviewing them.
We will also have some quick thinking moments and scenario-based prompts to throw our guests into and see how they respond.
At the end, each of us will determine whether or not we would date the contestant and provide feedback on what could make them more up to our standards.
Today, our contestant is...
Hi, I'm Niaya. My name is Niaya. I'm 21 years old. My major is communication, and a couple hobbies that I have are I like to listen to music and make music, and I also like to hang out at the beach.
Nice to meet you, Naya. So let's get right into it.
So I will start us off. What one word describes your life?
Hectic.
Okay.
Can you elaborate on that?
I kind of just end up in random places doing random things. Like, I never say no to something. I like to experience a lot of things. Like
Okay.
sports.
Oh.
Or other things.
Okay, girl. Okay. Hectic.
That?
Yeah, okay. Felt.
Okay, so let me just ask, what do you believe is your best quality?
I feel like my best quality would probably be that I'm brutally honest. I feel like overall honesty is always like the best policy, and I'm able to like forgive somebody or a certain situation if honesty is like the full thing.
It's pretty
Real.
solid.
Real.
Yeah.
My question for you is, what do you hate about dating?
Probably meeting people. I feel like that's nerve-wracking, like having to like meet somebody new and like have new conversations with them.
So this show, when you're meeting like three totally new people, I mean, I know that you know one of our hosts already, but this is like your like worst fear.
This is a little nerve-wracking.
Okay. Well, welcome on. Anyway.
Okay, my question. What's one word that describes your dating life?
Non-existent.
Okay.
Okay, she kind of real.
Would you care to elaborate on that?
Would you care?
I feel like I've been focused on like so many other things like work, school. Definitely need to put myself out there more and meet new people. So this is why I love this show.
Let me ask a follow-up to that real quick. Do you believe in love at first sight?
Yes, I do. Believe
Okay.
in love at first sight.
I'll see you after the show. Anyway, now we're going to move on to some of our stupid questions. So I'll start us off. Would you rather spend the rest of your life working for the circus or working for the zoo?
Working for the circus.
Can you elaborate?
I feel like there's so many cool things that you could do, like work with like the silks or like get to dress up in different ways, different costumes, different characters that you can.
And what would your act be? Like, what would you do?
Probably like a flamethrower, something with fire.
You're going to be one of the fire spitters.
Definitely, like with the hula hoops and everything.
Sick. I mean, I know I'd be a clown, but like, it's sick that is cool. I like that. And would you be okay getting paid in peanuts?
What type of peanuts?
Salted. Honey roasted, salted.
Maybe if it has some chocolate on it, then yes.
Chocolate covered peanuts? Okay. All right. I won't elaborate any further.
I feel like you would be a trapeze artist.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, freaks. Moving on.
I have a question. So, if a genie came up to you and he said you have 3 wishes, what are you going to wish for?
The first one would probably be unlimited money.
Unlimited money.
Okay.
The second one would probably be good health for family and friends.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then the third one would probably be like my own island.
Okay.
But wait, you already have infinite money. You could probably like buy your own island.
That's true, but imagine just already having one.
Oh. Okay, shit. I appreciate that. Yeah.
Okay, I got a question for you. What color best describes your personality and why?
Probably blue, because I like blue a lot. It's a very calming color. I mean, the sky's blue, the ocean's blue, and those are a couple things that I really like.
And would you say that that's your favorite color, or is it just like the color that like represents you?
I feel like it's the color that represents me. It could also be my favorite color, but I don't really have a favorite.
Interesting.
Okay, so Kristen just stole my question, so appreciate
Sorry,
that.
Morgan.
So, much love. Okay, so that being said, I'm going to ask you another question, and it's this. What is your personal theme song, if you were to have a theme song?
Maybe the theme song of Wizards of Waverly Place.
Everything's
like
not
that.
what it seems.
Yes.
I like that.
Great
Ooh.
show.
Yes.
Great
I like
show.
that.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I work with that.
Oh, wait, I got another question.
Okay.
This is going to be a good one. A kid comes up to you and kicks you in the shin. What are you going to do?
Kick him back. In life, there are consequences to our actions.
Real.
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 yeah, no.
No, I
Like,
understand.
not-
You know
I
what?
understand that.
That leads me to my follow-up question. Would you rather fight 100 goose-sized horses or one horse-sized goose?
One horse-sized goose.
One horse-sized goose?
Yes.
And, like, how would you take him down?
Probably like a tranquilizer.
Like a horse tranquilizer or
Yeah,
a goose
like-
tranquilizer?
A little bit of both.
Okay.
A little bit of
A
both.
little bit of both.
A little bit of both.
Okay. Heard. Any other questions for our lovely contestant?
Yeah, I got one. Your house is on fire. What is one thing you grab as you run out?
Probably my jacket, honestly. I think in the moment I would not even like remember anything that I need. I'd probably just bring my jacket.
My final question for you is, can you loan me $20?
Of course.
Heard. Okay. I will take that to heart.
Now that we know Niaya a bit better, it's time to move on to our next segment of the show, Chatterbox.
In this segment, we will propose a random topic to our contestant, and they need to talk about it. As they talk, we'll propose questions and opinions that they need to respond to.
This will help us see their quick thinking skills as well as how they react to random things thrown at them.
Today's random topic is ghosts.
I love ghosts. I believe in ghosts. When I was younger, I had an infatuation with like going to like haunted places.
Okay, like
Okay.
describe. What do you mean by younger?
Like middle school, I used to want to go to like abandoned like haunted places in New Jersey.
And your parents just like let you go?
I fear my parents would take me there because I'd be like, please.
Okay, that's kind of crazy. So like, where did
So
you go?
they did? Or
Yeah.
No, they
They
didn't.
didn't.
My
Okay.
parents were like, Niaya, that's a little odd. But my friends, I would convince them to go to like abandoned places once I hit like my freshman year of high school and like just like walk around because I like being scared. I really like Halloween too.
Okay, so like, what makes you like believe in ghosts? Like, have you seen a ghost?
When I was younger, I used to go to this school and there was just like a lot of weird stuff that went on because the building was very old. So it always had all these stories with it. And then like growing up with that, I just found so much interest in like other stories at other places.
So you never saw a ghost, but you like thought you like you just like have like an inkling that they exist.
Yes.
Okay, so where have you gone? Like haunted wise?
Haunted wise?
Allegedly haunted.
Allegedly haunted. I mean, just like a couple of abandoned places like around my house, like down by Elizabeth and like Newark and stuff, especially like the New Jersey like Devils. Like there's definitely like a space for that they have like haunted sites.
Was that like down south or was that like up north?
No, the other ones were up north, but I think the New Jersey Devils is more
I
south.
think the Jersey Devil, I might be wrong, but I think the Jersey Devil like resides on this
In like the
bridge.
Pine Barrens.
Yeah, like
It's, like,
specifically on this bridge. But
Yeah.
So you
On
went on
this,
the
like
so you went on the bridge and you met the Jersey Devil.
the weird bridge. No, I didn't.
You didn't meet him?
But it's like I still had like a feeling. Like it
Did
was
you
it's
go?
still cool.
Did you go to the Pine Barrens? Did you try to see him? Have you ever tried to go and see the Jersey Devil?
I have. But I don't think I ever like got out of the car fully.
Would you date the Jersey Devil?
Probably not.
Oh, okay. Would you date a ghost?
Probably not either.
Why?
Because you can't like they're
You can say it.
Can other people see them? Like you can't really touch them either. They're like
Well, we don't know if you can touch a ghost because you've never seen a ghost.
that's true. Depends if I could touch the ghost or not.
So if you can touch the ghost, you'll date the ghost. But if you can't touch the ghost, you won't date the ghost.
Yes.
Okay. I have follow-up questions. Oh, unless you have a follow-up question.
Well, I was going to say, what if the ghost was like, who's your celebrity crush, first of all?
I don't have a celebrity crush.
Wrong. Try again.
Oh no. Let's see.
LeBron.
No.
Michael B.
LeBron. No, I'm done. I'm done. I'm sorry. I'm done.
Oh my gosh. This is such a hard question. I'm stuck.
Okay, girl.
Go with LeBron James. I guess.
Okay.
so-
Okay.
wait,
Or
say,
Michael Jordan actually.
Okay.
No.
No, that's some terrible.
So Michael.
op-
Okay, go
say-
ahead.
Terrible.
God forbid, but say Michael Jordan, you know, that happens.
He's a ghost.
He's a ghost. Would you date him?
Yes.
So there you go.
But is
That
it because he's a
confirms.
ghost or is it because he's Michael Jordan?
Because he's Michael Jordan.
But the ghost factor, what doesn't matter then?
So you don't segregate between humans and ghosts.
No.
Okay. Heard. So does anyone have any follow-up questions on the ghost conversation?
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
What
good.
other haunted places have you been to?
I'm not sure if they're haunted, just like abandoned places like around where I live.
So do you like connect the word abandoned and haunted? Like, are they like the same word to you?
Yeah. Or like
Yeah,
I
they're
try to look for buildings with a lot of history and like
Yeah.
a lot of history from like
So-
way behind. I almost like looking at places in like history of like abandoned places from really long time ago because I feel like it holds so much story.
So
Yeah,
you like
I-
oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm gonna comment on this. I do something similar with my friends every now and then. We haven't done it in a while, but we'd look up like haunted places in New Jersey, and we'd try to go to one. But
We must go to one together.
yes, absolutely. We
with it.
went.
Down.
I'm
I
with it.
forget where it is, but we went to this like this forest like reservation, I think by the Watchung Mountains. And yeah, it was really just like a historic site. Like there wasn't any like haunted stuff, but it was still cool. Me and my friends, I scared them. I jumped out of the trees and I got them to scream.
Nice.
But like honestly, other than that, like we haven't done it in a while, but yeah.
I have a follow-up question. So, as you mentioned, and I think all of us here obviously relate to, we're all Monmouth students. Do you believe that the Monmouth campus is haunted? Because that's like a big rumor, especially like with the Great Hall being like such an old. Oh, did you not know this?
No.
Oh my God. Okay, so let me fill you in. The Great Hall is allegedly haunted because it's so old. It's like a historic building. And they say that like other places on campus are haunted too. I think like the field, like So Sweet a Cat Field, is haunted because I think it used to be like a pet cemetery. I don't know the details.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I know. So, do you believe, now knowing what you know, that Monmouth is haunted? And if the answer is potentially, would you want a ghost hunt at Monmouth?
I would love to go to Monmouth. I feel like the big difference though is that a lot of these like historic sites aren't being touched, whereas Monmouth is like being rebuilt. And so
Interesting.
I'm not sure if it would hold like the same type of like powerful weight of history.
Interesting. So, I'm hearing that you would need like more like ghost equipment to like investigate Monmouth.
Yes.
Okay, I hear first date ideas. Any other questions?
If Monmouth was a pet cemetery, if there was a pet cemetery on the football field.
So
you
Sweet a
said,
Cat, whatever.
Yeah, if it was, I feel like the ghosts of the dogs would be trying to like mess with people all the
Oh,
time.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I love that.
Can you imagine like seeing like a ghost dog? Like you're like you're like the opposing team, like the home team, like we're winning, and it's because the ghost dog keeps interfering. Can you
The
imagine?
ghost dog keeps tripping up the other players. Yeah.
Oh God, to be a ghost dog on a field. Anyway,
I have a ghost story, but I don't know if I should say it because I don't think it's real.
Do it.
Oh.
Say it. Tell us.
go for it.
Go for it.
I don't think because I don't know if it was a ghost or not.
You brought it up. You
but
have
I
to
will.
tell
you
us.
brought it up.
I did bring it up, but like I was just yapping. Okay. Anyway, I'll just say it. So this wasn't that long ago. I was sleeping downstairs in like my living room, and it was like 2 a.m. Mind you, everybody else is asleep. Everybody is just knocked out, and I'm just chilling on my phone. And out of nowhere, like I hear like because I was laying on the couch and obviously is like right next to the wall. I just hear something like smack the wall like really hard, and I look up and there's like nothing there. Like no one's there, and mind you, the whole house is asleep.
Do you have pets?
No,
Okay.
No.
Do you think
No.
it was like? Do you think it was like a pipe or something?
no.
Like the radiator, like.
It was clear as day. Like someone like purposefully like just smacked the wall like really hard. But then when I looked, there was nothing there.
I'm sorry,
goes-
Morgan. That was
Nothing.
me.
Nothing there. Yeah, imagine.
He
if it
goes,
was,
yeah, that wasn't a ghost though. I'd say that's a ghost.
it was a ghost, probably.
Hell yeah.
Probably, but but it scared me for a minute.
So my follow-up question to Niaya is: do you believe that there was a ghost at Morgan's house?
Yes.
probably, most
yeah.
likely.
Yeah.
But that's the only time that like my house, if that's the case, was like ever like haunted. Because other than that incident, it was like chilling. But that particular night, it was, I don't know what I did, but
My
I did something.
When was this? May I ask?
This is like I think 5 years ago.
Okay.
5
Okay.
years
So
ago.
it's not. It's not like I was 6 and.
No, it was
No.
it was five. It was like about
I
4 or 5 years ago.
I kind of want to know what you would think about this story. It's a short story, but it happened like 3 years ago to me. My dad keeps his slippers like on the heater in our laundry room, and one day I was just in the living room. My laundry room's right there. I hear something just get thrown, and I was home alone. I look, and the slippers were like thrown across the room. So how do you feel about that?
Do you have a pet?
I definitely think it was a ghost.
I got no pets.
Okay.
Especially if you're the only one in the house. I feel like they're very prankstery, some ghosts. Like a lot of the stories that I hear are like pranks done on other people.
My final question on this subject is: do you believe that ghosts haunt places, or that ghosts haunt people, or like a mix of both?
I think a mix of both, but for places that like have a lot of history or a lot of war and like death, I think it's mostly like people attached to a place. But then there are some people who might have like something attached to them, maybe.
Like the energies.
Yeah.
I think it definitely has to do with like the place. That's what I think. At my grandparents' house, me, my mom, and my dad, and my brother, we lived there for a little bit. And I just remember one night, it definitely wasn't a ghost, but the more I think about it and how old my grandparents' house was, the more I'm like skeptical about it. I remember having a nightmare one night and like I just wake up in like a cold sweat and it wasn't a ghost, it's like a sleep paralysis demon. And like
Oh,
the figure
God.
I saw in my dream was just, the shape of it was in my corner and I almost screamed. But like as my eyes adjusted, it slowly faded. So I was like,
I get that
Oh.
all the time. I live with like sleep paralysis demons.
I've never had sleep paralysis.
Good. They're
Ever.
terrible.
Ever.
that I
No,
think
because they stand like at the corner of your bed or like the corner of the room and they just stare. It's terrible.
I think that's like the only time I've ever like had like a situation like that. But other times it'll be like, I don't know, like clothes in your room or like
Yeah.
a cupboard that you mistaken for it out of the
No.
corner of your eye. But like, yeah, the figure just slowly disappeared.
That's
So I was like,
Anyway,
okay, I'm going back to bed.
now that we've concluded Chatterbox, Naya, this is your time where you can give us your final argument, your final pitch. Like, what are you gonna say to convince us to date you?
So I'm a great time.
Oh my god.
My God.
No. Like I'm very go with the flow. Like I'm not a very picky person. I don't need anything specific. I do enjoy like a lot of things and like I have like a lot of interest in like whoever I'm going out with's interest. I like to try everything and like experience new like hobbies and like participate in like my significant other's like enjoyments,
Hobbies and
stuff.
I do remember at the beginning of this interview, you did say, I never say no, which is definitely an interesting statement. But going along with, what did you say before? I try everything.
Yeah, I never say no to an experience.
Heard.
Mm.
Anything else, Naya, before we make our decisions?
I love you guys.
Oh,
Awesome.
on the first
Oh my
date?
God, I have my
Damn.
answer.
Okay.
I appreciate that.
Now that we have all of the info, let's make our decisions. Does anyone want to go first?
I'll go first.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Kristen.
Okay. So Naya, I'm gonna be honest with you. Yes, because one, I feel like we have a lot in common. Two, we can go ghost hunting together. We should actually go tonight in the Gray Hall, late at night in the Gray Hall. Maybe we'll bring Emma, maybe Morgan and Xavier too, depending on their answer. But I feel like you'd be a fun person to go out with. So my answer is yes.
So I'm gonna be brutally honest here, and I'm gonna say no. No, I'm playing. I'm playing. Nah, for real. I would say yes. I would say yes also. I'm not gonna lie. Michael Jordan answer. Skeptical. A little skeptical on that,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
other than that, I think I checks all the boxes. I like how you say you're like very like easygoing. You know, I would say yes, 100%. I feel like plus the ghost thing was really like drawing my interest, so I'm in.
I'd say yes because you said that you like going to new places and you like seeing new things, and I like that as well. I try to do that with my friends, but sometimes a few of them are just like, "Oh no, I don't want to." And like you said, you said yes to everything. So like honestly, if I'm like, "Yo, let's go to the Pine Barrens to see the Jersey Devil," I'll know you'll say yes. So like, absolutely, let's go.
Shockingly enough, I'm also going to say yes, Naya. I liked all of your answers to pretty much everything. I especially liked if a kid kicked me in the shin, I'd kick them back. That really stuck with me, as well as the like your circus performer act. I think that I being the clown and you being the trapeze artist or the fire, what did you say, the flamethrower was very, very interesting. I don't know, just everything about you kind of like made me laugh and me smile. And I think that we're gonna have a great first date, the 5 of us going ghost hunting. So yeah, I look forward to that. And that, yeah, I think that we're gonna have a great time. So yes.
All right, you got 4 yeses, so that's great. Thank you so much for joining us on Unhinged. Thank you, Niaya, for being here and being a brave contestant. And until next time, I'm Kristen.
I'm Emma.
I'm Xavier.
And I'm Morgan.
And
And
we'll see you next time.
Don't forget to tune in next week for the next episode of Unhinged. You don't forget to follow us on Instagram at __unhinged__podcast. That's __unhinged__podcast. Thank you so much again for listening, and we'll see you next week. Bye bye.